Good morning, all. We have gathered here together for the much awaited Onam celebration by the Whittlesea Malayalee Association. It's my honor to invite the respected delegates to the dais this morning. Let's all welcome the Mayor of the Whittlesea Council, Chris Paldis, to this event. Thank you, Chris, for your presence and a part of this celebration. Please come on stage. Next, let's all welcome our proud asset of the Malayali community, the Councillor of the Whittlesea, Mr. Tom Joseph. Thank you, sir, for being a part of this celebration and your valuable comments and contribution to this community. I would like to invite the office bearers of the Whittlesea Malayalee Association and one more guest we got, Dr. Sajeev Koshi is a valuable member in our presence. I would like to call Dr. Sajeev Koshi for the event. So it's a time for the inauguration of the formal celebration. I would like to invite Mr. Alex, the president of the Whittlesea Malayalee Association. Alex, please. Let's see.
Good morning, all. First of all, I wish you all a happy Onam. Even though we are here with a heavy heart, because all our family back in Kerala facing a lot of struggle with flood and other natural calamities. Whittlesea Malayalee Association is a cultural community formed in 2019 and transformed into registered association in 2017. As many other organizations who works in the multicultural space, WMA aims at cultural integrity of people living in the Whittlesea City Council. As a multicultural nation, we celebrate diversity as our cultural identity. In this scenario, Whittlesea Malayalee Association proudly presents Onapulari 2018, a community festival and cultural event. It's my privilege to welcome all to this mega event, Onapulari 2018. Today we have our Honorable Mayor, Chris Paldis, here to inaugurate our celebration. As we all know, she is an experienced and passionate community advocate for social justice and cultural diversity. She is chairing Whittlesea Multicultural Community Council. Her work has been recognized through the Awards for Multicultural Excellence. On behalf of all who gathered here, I welcome Honorable Mayor Chris Paldis to this function. It's our pride to have Councillor Tom Joseph here. He hails from Kerala, our motherland, and elected as a councillor of Northward Whittlesea City Council. Councillor Tom's social commitments and passionate community engagements are remarkable and relevant. His campaign for Mirinda police station was impeccable. I take this opportunity to welcome Councillor Tom Joseph to this Onapulari 2018. We have here Associate Professor Sajeev Koshi OAM to receive prestige awards for excellence. Associate Professor Sajeev Koshi have held distinguished positions in Australia in the field of dentistry. It's our pleasure to honor him for his excellence and contributions to the community. Here I welcome Associate Professor Sajeev Koshi to Honorary 2018. We have WMA Chairman Mr. Sandy Phillip, WMA President Mr. Thompson Simon, WMA Vice President Mr. Joey Kapilamakkal here on dais. They are really backbones of our association. I appreciate their commitment, efforts, and time for organizing each and every activity of our association. I take this opportunity to welcome all of you to this event. As we all know, we are here with a heavy heart about what's happening back in our motherland. We have all WMA members and all other guests here. I appreciate your dedication to participate in this event and contribute effectively to support this fundraiser. On behalf of WMA, I welcome one and all who gathered here to this Honorary 2018. Once again, I wish you all a happy Onam. Thank you.
The next event is the lamp lighting ceremony. Lamp lighting is a traditional way which marks the beginning of very special days like today. It symbolizes the power of light over the darkness, which is very essential for the persistent growth or the progress of any community. So I would like to welcome all the delegates for the lamp lighting ceremony, especially our mayor, the gorgeous Chris Paldis, Councillor Tom Joseph, and our honorable guest, Dr. Sajeev Koshi, and our office bearers, especially our trustee and General Secretary, Mr. Anand Ramakrishnan, trustee Biju Matthew, our executive members like Seema Shibu, Jesse Sojan, and Liti Sandosh. Please stand together for the lamp lighting ceremony.
ഉത്രാടപ്പൂവിളിയിൽ കേരളമുണരുകയായി പുത്തിരയാടും ഗ്രാമവസന്തം തിരുമുടി അണിയുകയായി ഉത്രാടപ്പൂവിളിയിൽ കേരളമുണരുകയായി പുത്തിരയാടും ഗ്രാമവസന്തം തിരുമുടി അണിയുകയായി പടയണിയും തെൻപഴമകളും പഴമുതിരും പൊൻപാർവണവും മധുമയലകരിയിൽ അടിമുടിയുലയുകയായി പ്രകൃതി തൊഴുതുണരും ഇവിടെയൊരുമയുടെ രാഗഭാവലയനം ലയനം ഉത്രാടപ്പൂവിളിയിൽ കേരളമുണരുകയായി പുത്തിരയാടും ഗ്രാമവസന്തം തിരുമുടി അണിയുകയായി.
Please be seated. I would like to invite the Mayor, Chris Paldis, for the greeting speech. I would like to add a few lines about Chris Paldis. We have a gorgeous woman here, delivering leadership and commitment for the welfare of all the communities within the diverse Australia. She is a great asset for the Whittlesea Council. Thank you, ma'am, to be part of the event and your valuable contribution to our community. Let's welcome with a great applause Chris Paradis for a greeting speech.
Good morning. It's a bit far. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. It is indeed an honour and a pleasure to be here with you all on this very important celebration for the Kerala state of India. On behalf of the Whittlesea Council, I would like to pay my respects to the traditional owners and their elders, past and present, and any elders that we have here with us today. I would particularly like to acknowledge my colleague, Councillor Tom Joseph. I'm very pleased to have him on our council as the first elected Indian or person of Indian background in local government. That's indeed an honour. Let's give him a clap. I would like to thank Thomas, the President, for your very warm welcome here today, Thomas, and all of your esteemed committee members. Thank you for all the very good work that you do in putting together this very important celebration of Onam for the second time, I believe, in celebrating the 10-day feast for the state of Kerala. I would also like to acknowledge the Honourable Doctor who's here with us today, and thank you for the good work you do for the community. On behalf of our council, I would like to congratulate all of you people here today and all your families for keeping alive your very important traditions and sharing them with the general community. I know that today is a day of celebration, but very importantly, as we said before, the Secretary, the Honourable Secretary, it's also a day of heavy-hearted, I suppose, sentiment because of the terrible destructive floods that are occurring in the state of Kerala. And we pay our respects to the people there, and we share our heart with them, and we offer them a very speedy recovery. And we hope that their loss is minimal, absolutely minimal. Now, cultural diversity, as we heard from the Secretary, is something that is very dear to my heart. It's something that I hold in very high priority at our councillor, as Councillor Joseph would know. And it's something that I think adds richness to our overall community. I think it's very important today, events like today that bring your children to the forefront in keeping alive your heritage and your traditions and passing them on to the children, the grandchildren, and that's what makes our wonderful state of Victoria the wonderful state that it is. I thank you for having me here. I congratulate you all. I wish you the very best. I send my very deep sentiments to the people at Kerala in this difficult time. I would also, if I may, make a little mention of the staff that we have here from the council. At the back of the room, we have Michelle and Heather, and they are asking people to sign cards that will, I suppose, fight the gambling losses that our city of Whittlesea faces in a very severe way. So thank you once again for having me here. Congratulations to all of the organisers, all of the families, the beautiful children who are dancing so well and keeping the traditions alive. And that's really what it's about, isn't it? Congratulations, happy Onam, and here's to next year's celebrations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris, for your beautiful speech. And we would like to thank you for your esteemed presence here with our members. Next, the growth of our community is strongly constituted by the strong hands who work with rigor and commitment. One such member is Mr. Tom Joseph. I'm very proud to call him to the stage. It's my pleasure to honor and call Mrs. Tom Joseph for his speech.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the Mayor of the City of Whittlesea, Councillor Chris Paradis, who has kindly accepted our invitation and come here today to spend the day with the celebration with us. I would also like to acknowledge all the office bearers, the Chairman Santi, Joy, the President Thompson, Secretary Alex, and everyone else on the committee. This Onam, we are celebrating with the backdrop of the terrible tragedy that is happening in Kerala now. It's an opportunity for us to stand back and reflect on two things. One, from the position of our privilege here in Australia, what could we do to help our brethren who are suffering in Kerala now? As a community, we lucky to have migrated to this lucky country, I would say Australia, where God has given us this opportunity to be here. This is a time for us to dip deep into our pockets and support the people of Kerala who are suffering now. The second thing we can reflect upon this time is, what has this country given us? What has Australia given us? I would say a lot of things Australia has given us. So this is keeping in the context of what is happening now in Kerala and the sufferings the people are going through with the flood there, is actually a good time for us to reflect on the blessings we are having in Australia. And this country has welcomed us with open hands, and what we could in turn give back to this country is something we need to reflect on. And I would urge you all to reflect on these two things, and also I would like to wish you all happy Onam. Thank you very much.
I would like to take this opportunity to invite Associate Professor Sajeev Koshi, OAM, who is a well-known and eminent figure in the field of dentistry. He is currently the Director of Dental DPV Health, Melbourne, and also the HOD of Royal Dental Hospital, Melbourne. As you can see from the slideshow, he has received many honors, and the most prestigious among them being the Medal of the Order of Australia, OAM, in 2016. He is also the recipient of the Victorian Multicultural Award in 2012, and in 2010 he was awarded the first public oral health care award in recognition of his services towards the community. In 2018, Times now honored Professor Koshi with Global Indian NRI of the year 2018 under the professional category of Asia Pacific. Let's give him a grand round of applause. Now, I would like to invite Professor Koshi to accept the memento from the Honorable Mayor. Please come, sir. A few words from you, sir, please.
Thank you, Whittlesea Malayalee Association, for honoring me on this occasion. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional honors of the land on which we meet today, the people of the Kulin Nation. I would also like to pay my respects to elders both past and present, and any elders present here and emerging. It is with sadness that I stand today seeing the great disaster and tragedy which is occurring in the state of Kerala. Already more than 400 lives has been lost, and this is one of the greatest tragedies which Kerala has experienced in the last probably 50 years. I am also a victim of the floods in 1992. I lost all my belongings in the small town of Punalur, where one of the dams overflowed and the whole town was submerged. So let us pay our respects to the people who lost their lives And I wish all of you here in Victoria a happy Onam. Thank you.
Now, I invite Mr. Sandy Philip, Chairman, Whittlesea Malayalee Association, to give a few words.
Dear Mayor Chris, Councillor Tom, and Dr. Sajiv Koshi, President Thompson Simon, Vice President Joy Matthew, പ്രിയ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, മാതാപിതാക്കളെ, കുഞ്ഞുമക്കളെ, നമ്മൾ ഓണം ആഘോഷിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയാണ് ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിലും നമ്മളുടെ ഈ ചെറിയ ഒത്തുചേരലിനോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നമ്മൾ നമ്മുടെ കേരളത്തിലെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ സാഹചര്യം അനുസരിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ കഴിവിൻ്റെ പരമാവധി നാട്ടിലേക്ക് സംഭാവന കൊടുക്കുവാനും അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു കളക്ഷൻ നമ്മളിവിടെ എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ. അതിന് എല്ലാവരും സഹകരിക്കണമെന്ന് അപേക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചുള്ള കൂടുതൽ വിവരങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ പ്രസിഡന്റ് നമ്മളോട് സംസാരിക്കും. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഓണം ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി.
I invite Mr. Thompson Simon, President WMA, to the stage, please.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, let me wish you a happy and wonderful festival season and a Onam. Our Honorable Mayor, Chris Palvidis, Councillor Tom Joseph, Associate Professor Dr. Sajiv Koshi, OAM, and our colleagues, Mr. Sandy Philip, Alex Joseph, and Joey. And after all, dear my friends and families, as we know, we are going through a tough situation back home in Kerala. Our families and friends and relatives are in deep trouble due to the recent flood and heavy rains. So we have considered, should we go ahead with this program or should we stop and do something else? Just to give you the situation and just to be a clear clarity, why we decided to go ahead and what we are going to do to support them in when they get back to a normal life. So we will be making some changes to a program. So there will be the games scheduled for this afternoon, we will be abandoning. And the prize money, the money we set for the prizes, and also there will be an evening tea. The cost we are actually saving it from them, or also will be donated to the Kerala flood relief. And apart from that, we are trying to raise a fund from our community, and we are starting that from today. As you may have seen, the people are collecting funds with this coming with the collection boxes, and we will be requesting you to generously support us. Either you can do it directly or you can help us here, and we will be making sure this financial aid will go to the right people in a right time. So they could actually use this to stock the supplies and give the resources, and we can actually help the NGOs. Because we are far away from home, and we can't actually go there for rescue operation. So what we are right now doing here is trying to rescue the people at the way we can actually do. So as we know, a lot of global Malayalis and Keralites, if we are the one actually funding the state. If you look at the revenue and the income, it comes from outside India. So we are the ones who actually among them. If we can put small drops in it, we can make ocean, we can help them, and we can actually give a hand to get back our people back into the life. So we are request, please support us and also accept our sincere sympathy and also solidarity with the people who actually suffering there. Because I know everyone have somebody there affected. Their home is gone, the property is gone, car is gone, people are in hospital and they couldn't contact them. This is a situation everyone's home. So we all know that this is what happening. So with knowing that, we actually converted this event as a celebration into a charity event where we could actually do something, stay together and inform everyone what we are going to do. And just further, we are not stopping here. So we will be continuing our fundraising campaign through Facebook and all other means and official channels to try to do what we could do. So I'm expecting everyone to support us. Tell your friends and relatives. I'm not asking you to just, you have to do the helping through us. Whatever the means you could help, like resources, your funding, sending clothes, whatever we could do. We have seen this. The people who were here 10 years ago, they would have experienced what happened in Queensland. And we know what actually they've gone through, what we have done. Take it as an experience. We can try to do whatever we could do. So once again, I'm wishing you a wonderful Onam. And enjoy our meal, and please stay with us and support us. Thank you.
Now, I invite Mr. Joy Matthew, Vice President of Whittlesea Malayalee Association, to say the vote of thanks.
I wish you a happy Onam to everybody. We had a meeting yesterday. We decided to carry on with this Onam because we wanted to make a solidarity, and it was a good decision. I feel we can see a big crowd here, and people really, they express their solidarity. My duty is to thank everybody who made this day wonderful and great occasion to celebrate, as well as to remember whatever happened back to Kerala. Dear Mayor, we thank you. And we are very pleased. I can say a small word, it's Caesar, Veni, Vidi, Vici. You come, you saw, you conquered our hearts. We are so proud of you, and we are very thankful for you coming for this occasion. Make wonderful. And also, we are very happy to hear you are empowering people, you are supporting in the multicultural society, and making the people to part of the community and society. We are very pleased to that. And also, Tom Joseph, you are part of our community, and thank you, because you belong to our community. You are part of all the programs and the events. We welcome and we thank you for making this day great. And also Dr. Koshi, we are good friends. I know him a bit longer, and also they are sponsoring our platinum sponsors today. One of the event sponsors. We are so proud of you getting this prestigious award, and we also wanted to thank you this occasion and made your presence made it wonderful. And also I thank you for all the WMA members, as well as people worked hard. I know this part 4 or 5 months. We worked hard, and there are many committees. They are so committed and made this occasion so wonderful. I have no words to express my gratitude on behalf of WMA. This made this occasion wonderful. And I want to thank you for the Kyle catering services, and we are going to enjoy our Onam Satya. They made this. We really thank you, and also they are going to serve a wonderful dinner. I believe it is going to be a big part of the Onam Satya. Lastly, those people, those who made this day wonderful, because you are the participants. Those who came because of the pain within your hearts. You wanted to come and become solidarity, lighten your pain. I believe that was the reason you are here. You share our pain and what are happening. I promise you, on behalf of WMA and all the members of WMA, we will make this occasion as a fundraising and a charitable drive. As much as money we can gather and distribute and support to our community people who are suffering back home. Thank you so much, everybody, especially for the MCs and everybody. Thank you for your... I have missed our light and sound, which is made by Anthony, the Grace Events. We thank you for Anthony for coming and made this occasion. And they left this place today morning at 5 o'clock. They were here up to morning 5 o'clock. We thank you for your whole support and the hard work. Thank you, everybody, and you're so welcome. Thank you.